26. He's at 41, stands 5'10". He fights out a game fight, leads and hills from Keegan. And his opponent, fighting out the red corner, weighed in at 84.3. He's at 27, stands 5'11". He fights out of Asylum Valley, Judo and Hills from Wakefield, Chris Hill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we roll on here with a pro middleweight contest. Lee Keegan fighting out of the blue corner, the black shorts, and representing Game Fight. 1-3 record against AVT's Chris Hill, the black AVT shorts, 1-0 record. Cage doors shut. They meet in the middle. And both these guys have a little bit of support here.
Yeah, I mean, you can expect from Chris a lot of volume, a lot of technical, precise striking as he opens up with a jab to the midsection.
Keegan opens up with that front kick and then likes to throw hands.
Yeah, Keegan forcing the shot out of Chris.
That was a stinging hook that caught him.
Yeah, Chris Hill here deep on this underhook, eating a knee to the body for his trouble. Yeah. Looking to work his way either to a double leg or maybe a body lock.
But it's Keegan that's chipping away from this position. Nice wide base.
From here, Chris could maybe look to use his left leg to get some trips off the cage or kind of rebound his man off to get that double leg.
Right, looked there like he was just going to try and muscle him, but he's got to be careful of that Kimura grip.
Yeah, Keegan coming in deep on that Kimura there.
Again, right in the AVT corner, so you've got Danny, the Cheesecake Assassin Mitchell there giving you some grappling advice. Jay Furness as well.
Yeah, Chris has done a good job there of trying to sort of hide his hand, but Keegan there pulling it back out of the gap so that he can try and explode and get it behind Hill's back.
Of course, this is a strength submission, right?
Well, it depends how you apply it, really. I mean, certainly from this position, it would require a lot of brute strength to pull off. But there's lots of different ways you can use it to sweep your opponent, get to his back.
I had to release the grip, so he's just going to chip away, but problem is, it's going to end up with his back flat to the canvas. But great work getting the butterfly in.
Yeah, and looking for a second there to push off the hips, but now having to accept the full guard. Very active from the bottom is Keegan.
Absolutely. Hill, though, oh, an elbow.
Yeah, now this is the problem. You know, when you're in the amateurs, positions like these, they're dangerous, but they're not as dangerous.
Not as dangerous, absolutely. But good composure shown by Keegan here. I can't see what he's trying to chase there.
Yeah, I mean...
Is he just controlling the head?
I mean, it looks like it. It looks like he's just got that head overhooked. Might be going for a Kimura on the other side.
He's trying to...
Yeah.
He's trying to lock up something.
I think that he's got a Kimura grip there. Yeah, Chris looking to splay those legs open.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, forces him to let go of whatever he had a hold of. And now, with that guard open, Chris can look to posture up, potentially pass, or land more powerful strikes.
Yeah, I like the fact that, though, Keegan, again, keeping Hill a little bit honest.
Yeah. I mean, from here, I would look to land some of those shorter, more blunt elbows. You know, but Keegan responds with elbows of his own from the bottom.
Absolutely. Right now, he's the man landing the damaging shots. He might be being controlled, but that flurry of elbows.
Yeah, Hill responds with some punches there, but ultimately, I'd rather take a punch than an elbow.
Absolutely. And again, it shows that Keegan, no matter what position he finds himself in, is going to make Chris Hill work for everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to get up that a little bit higher, perhaps secure the neck, but
yeah,
Hill's staying heavy. He's not doing much wrong, but it's Lee Keegan's offense from the back in terms of his striking and his movement that's given Chris Hill some pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard one, isn't it? Like, if you're in Keegan's corner, do you want him to get up?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's definitely effective strikes.
It's certainly, the problem is it's what are the judges looking at? Because although you've got Hill on top, who's chipping away periodically, landing some shots, landing some body shots, more of the work has come from the man on the bottom, and he's not making an attempt really to stand.
Yeah, Chris, I think getting maybe a little bit frustrated there, diving for a punch. And it sounds like the crowd getting behind Keegan here.
Well, they did have some support over to our left, and he hasn't taken a ton of damage. He's been active off his back. Tight first round.
Yeah, I mean, you might not be happy in the Keegan corner. You might not be happy with the positions you were in. But in terms of the overall fight,
he was throwing as much as anybody as the opponent.
And I mean, you got to be happy with those elbows. You know, those bloody hurt.
So Danny Mitchell and Jay Furness in there give advice to Chris Hill. Man, you could do worse than having those two in your corner.
Oh, absolutely. And they're joined by Ash Rodden, Team GB wrestler, our wrestling coach over at the Yorkshire Wrestling Club. Absolute
And they say you Brits can't wrestle.
Well, certainly Ash can.
Absolutely.
The man is an absolute machine. Not just built like a brick shithouse, but also runs marathons.
Oh, jeez. That's far too much fitness for one person. Seconds are cleared. Round two of potential three in this pro middleweight contest. Chris Hill fighting out of the red corner. The AVT shorts, of course, representing Asylum Valley Tudo as he takes on Game Fights Chris Keegan. The black shorts in the blue corner. The armor shorts.
And Keegan's hands very low at the start of this round.
Well, I'm wondering if that's just been a little bit too much heavy top pressure. Oh,
and a nice shot on that double, but good sprawl by Keegan.
Yeah, he telegraphed, though, I mean, and here he is now, chipping away, punching to the face. He's going to make Chris Hill absolutely work for everything.
I mean, but you've got to think, though, for Keegan, there's a tactical mistake there that you're prioritizing going for a punch and a strike.
As opposed to getting up.
Or getting a good position. Yeah. It's they say position over submission for a reason. It's the same principle here.
That makes absolute sense. But he is going to cause Chris Hill to have to work to get any offense off here.
This time, though, Chris is in a half guard, so he's already in a better position than he was in last round. The question here is he going to be able to keep it, or is Keegan going to re-guard?
Well, you'd think now what he needs to do is really, really stay heavy on him. Going to be very difficult to get posture while he's locked in that half. So
yeah, I mean, potentially switching his base a bit, shifting his hips from side to side to create a little bit more room while still maintaining that upper body pressure. That might open up some opportunities to pass. But yeah, again, half guard's a great position in MMA. Stay here, land some shots to the body, land some blunt elbows.
Now looked like he's starting to set up, considering maybe that head and arm triangle. If he can force his head underneath that armpit.
Oh, and a lovely sweep from Keegan there.
But it's just explosive.
Yeah,
but couldn't do anything with it, and a wonderful scramble from Hill onto the back.
Fantastic work there. Sprawling out the shot and then transitioning to the back here. Looking for that Dagestani handcuff to take out his man's base and open up striking opportunities.
Again, has to work at a little more measured pace. You hear the Game Fight corner asking Lee Keegan, get up.
Well, so Keegan's doing the right thing. He's gone 2-on-1 on one of the hands so that he can work to build his base. But that's leaving him vulnerable to shots from the top.
Yeah, no shots got through, and again, staying heavy.
Yeah, Chris would be wise here to keep his hips below those of Keegan. Doesn't want to risk being flipped over the top.
And Keegan is keeping his thighs, his stomach, his chest really close together. So he couldn't get the hook in, but now.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like Chris has a hook.
really struggling to get it in on the right-hand side at the moment because of the defensive Lee Keegan.
I mean, again, that's where I think, you transition back, you keep your weight behind his hips, and land
knees to the body. Jay Furness gives me a little smile. I've commentated with him enough that he knows that's what I like. And now he's chipping away.
Big shots there.
Yeah, these are getting through as well, and all Keegan could do right now is...
Goes for a spinning elbow as he falls right into a head and arm choke.
Yeah, could be if he can force that head under the armpit. Good work again by Keegan, and again, defending well.
Yeah, looking to push off the cage with his feet, but Chris just nullifies that.
If Chris wants to hit a few more knees to the body, I'd be more than happy with... Yes, thank you. The most underutilized technique in all of MMA. I don't care what anybody says.
No, I think you're absolutely right, Steve. And now coming to a knee on belly.
And caused the scramble, tried to get that right leg over. Oh, knee to the body again. Jeez, Chris Hill's becoming my favorite fighter.
And Keegan, rather than looking for, I don't know, wrestle-ups or, a better transition, goes for a back elbow and ends up on his back again.
Well, we just stepped over that. Stepped over him like he wasn't there now. Yeah. And now he's getting a position where he can perhaps get a little posture.
We can tell Chris really likes this grapevine, stretching his man out and landing a short, cutting elbow.
Yeah, they're nasty elbows there. And now onto the back. Both hooks in now. Is he going to flatten his man out? Look for the ground and pound. Oh, good work from Keegan to force Hill's hook out, but
kicks that hook right back in, and now he's landing shots from the top.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably as close to a 10-8 round as we've seen all night.
Absolutely.
Some damage, threatening, and it looks to me like Lee Keegan could be feeling the pace of that one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, what do you reckon, Steve? What should Keegan be doing now coming into this last round?
Keegan doesn't want his back flat to the canvas with a very heavy, strong Chris Hill on top.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Keegan in top position very much, but he's not been initiating the takedowns. It's all been reactive from Hill. The first one because Keegan landed a nice shot. I don't know. If I'm Keegan, I think I'm keeping this fight on the feet. I'm throwing no spinning things. I'm going hell for leather, but I don't want my back on the mat again.
Yeah, I mean, the one moment of real success Keegan had was that first round flurry with his punches. So I think maybe we go back to that, see if we can make it a bit of a slugfest.
Remind me to tip Coach Furness for the knees to the body.
Yeah, the crowd really rallying behind Lee Keegan here. But it's going to be an uphill battle for sure.
Absolutely. Third and final round. Touch gloves.
Chris telling him, let's work.
Again, it does all right on his feet. It's rather annoying. It's very heavy shots to the...
Yeah, nice little calf kicks there.
And this is what Keegan has to do. He's got to range manage, land when he can, look to see if he can't get in straight away. In on that takedown.
Oh, potentially looking for an arming guillotine, but again,
not from that position.
Yeah, Chris does the right thing, takes him down, and immediately moves to the safe side.
And that's some big, deep breaths coming from the game fight man, Lee Keegan. And why wouldn't they be? You've had a very big middleweight crushing you.
Absolutely. Yeah, great work from Chris here. Again, could potentially improve the position by pulling his man away from the cage a little bit, get his chest more securely on top of him.
Oh, just driving his head into the face.
Oh, gotta watch that overhook of his head. Oh, lovely stuff. And he's got the Dagestani handcuff on one side and the hook in on the bottom.
Now he's trying to get underneath the chin. He's gonna pull his man around. Got both hooks in. Oh,
and he's got it.
Short grip and the tap, and a great performance from Chris Hill. Keegan, we thought in between rounds, we thought that the gas tank had gone a little bit, and Chris Hill takes advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was an avalanche of pressure, wasn't it? And ultimately, there's only so much you can take. But yeah, it's nice to see the crowd still rallying behind Lee Keegan.
Absolutely, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah, a great show. A lot of lesser fighters would have folded much earlier.
Hey man, I'd have folded about 10 minutes ago. Mr. Sefcon has stepped into the cage. We have 2 pro title fights coming up next. Let's turn it over to him to make it official.
Fighters to the center of the cage, please. Fighters to the center of the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 30 seconds of the third round, your referee, Mr. Trevor Mitchell, calls us up to the fight, declaring